We are calling on our government to act at AfriForum and their members to be charged with treason. We are calling on our government to focus 100% on BRICS and BRICS countries. Those are our partners. America is not our partner. We need to close doors that lead us to America. Those were closed by Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and AfriForum. It is time we find new partners and build strong ties with other countries. To Elon Musk, I challenge you on a boxing match to raise funds for the people who were disadvantaged because they were black. I want to beat the shit out of, and I just want to say thank you for being my father and for being a great husband to my mother. You left the village to travel to Johannesburg to join the struggle, to fight and contribute to this country. Nobody can understand losing a father at the age of 1 year, 6 months. The way you left me and my mom. It was not easy. We still needed you in our lives until today. Many families don't know who killed their fathers and their mothers, including myself. Who shot you? Who killed you dead? I had to learn how to cope with the pain, the trauma, because the pain and the trauma will not go away. I know you are not alone in heaven. You are with the fighters, the great of Africa, the great of South Africa. Tell them we are still fighting for our land. Our fathers were killed during apartheid time. And many of us, we still don't have the answers. We still don't have closure. They continue to disrespect this country. Bring back our land. Rest in peace, Dad. I love you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending what time watching this video. You could be watching from South America, you could be watching from North America, you could be watching from Asia, you could be watching from Australia, you could be watching from Europe, you could be watching from Africa, the mother continent, you could be watching from the Caribbean, you could be watching from anywhere around the world. It could be the first time you bump into my voice, it could be the first time you bump into my face, it could be the first time you bump into my YouTube channel. My name is Elon, Prince from South Africa. You're probably asking yourself, what am I here for? I'm here to defend my country. I'm here to speak about what's happening around Africa. I'm here to talk about what is happening around Africa. So yeah, if you like those type of content, please, you're at the right channel. So please guys, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. We're in the road to 10,000 subscribers. So please guys, hit that subscribe button so that we can reach to 10,000 subscribers. I need your support. You can also support if you want to donate anything to this YouTube channel. You can you can watch also other videos how to donate it to this channel. If maybe you don't know how to donate to this channel, there are super chats, super things. You can join to become a member and other things. So guys, and I just need us to get into this video. It took me a long time to make this video, but before I say many things, I just want to also, I'm going to continue to respond to Elon Musk, to Donald Trump, to AfriForum. Maybe before I say many things, guys, I just want to play you, because I've got an open letter that I want to read out to Donald Trump, Elon Musk, AfriForum, also to our government, also to my father. So guys, I want you to stay tuned. Let me play this clip.
President Trump has cut off aid to South Africa, sharing this message on social media saying, quote, South Africa is confiscating land and treating certain classes of people very badly. It is a bad situation that the radical left media doesn't want to so much as mention. A massive human rights violation is happening for all to see. The United States won't stand for it. We will act. Also, because of this, I will be cutting off all aid to South Africa. until further notice. President Trump making that announcement today ahead of his travels to New Orleans for the Super Bowl. And I did want to share just a little bit more with you as you are taking a live look right there at the White House on this Sunday morning. Groups representing some of South Africa's white minority responding to this plan to offer them refugee status as well and resettlement in the United States, saying thank you, but no thank you. So this plan was detailed in an executive order President Trump signed on Friday that stopped all aid and financial assistance to South Africa as punishment for what the Trump administration said were rights violations by the government against some of its white citizens. The Trump administration accusing the South African government of allowing violent attacks on white Afrikaner farmers and introducing a land expropriation law that enables it to, quote, cede ethnic minority Afrikaners agricultural property without compensation. Now, the South African government has denied that there are any concerted attacks on white farmers and said that President Trump's description of the new land law is full of misinformation and distortions. Afrikaners are descended from mainly Dutch, but also French and German colonial settlers who first arrived in South Africa more than 300 years ago. And Saturday, two of the most prominent groups representing Afrikaners say they will not be taking up President Trump's offers of resettlement in the United States. So as President Trump is preparing for his trip to New Orleans for the Super Bowl. Still a very busy Sunday morning at the White House out as he has now cut off all aid to South Africa until further notice.
I'm going to drop it here. To Donald Trump and Elon Musk, you can continue with your lies, mislead the world, spread the propaganda nonsense about our country. But one thing you must know, your time is coming. I wish you all the best on your propaganda nonsense. Back to South Africa. Dear AfriForum and its members and the racist supporters, the country is calling for you and your members to leave South Africa with immediate effect. Donald Trump has offered you refugee status in America after you have been lying to him. Please take the offer to leave our country. You cannot live in this country if you feel you are not safe and your families are not safe and your businesses are not safe in this country. It will be in your best interest to leave our country and take the offer of Donald Trump. We have no time for racist groups to exist in our beautiful country. We are calling on our government to call racism as a crime in South Africa. Anyone who's found to be racist in our country to be arrested and be sentenced for 15 to 25 years in prison. It is time our law enforcement to enforce the laws to everyone who is a criminal in our country. We are calling on our government to have a look at uranium, to investigate on the founders of uranium and the people who live in uranium, if they are following our constitution and the law of this country. We should not be allowing people to form racist communities in our country. Anyone is free to live wherever they want to live in South Africa. But no one should form any racist communities in our country or build small communities that looks or sound like racist in our country. If you want to build your racist communities, you should move out of our country. We are calling on all black South African and all white South Africans to come together during this difficult time to fight for this country and defend our country. Our country is being undermined by Elon Musk, Donald Trump, AfriForum, and the members of AfriForum. We have no time to be smiling to the racist groups and individuals in this country. Anyone who undermines our country must be dealt with by our law enforcement. We are calling on our government to act at AfriForum and their members to be charged with treason. We are calling on our government to revoke Elon Musk's citizenship in our country. As we know, he does have the American citizenship that he got after staying in America as an illegal alien when he opened up Zip2 company. We are calling to our government to ban any business of Elon Musk in this country, including X. We are calling on our government and law enforcement to remove any illegal American businesses in our country and deport all illegal Americans who are in our country. We are calling on our government and our law enforcement to go door to door to check on illegal Americans staying in our country, especially in Cape Town. It is crime to be in our country illegally. It is time we enforce our laws in our country. AfriForum is acting and behaving as a spy and the agent for the American in our country. We don't need them in South Africa. They've been traveling around the world lying and spreading propaganda nonsense about our beautiful country. We are calling to our government and our law enforcement to charge them and their members with treason. We are calling on AfriForum to take Donald Trump's offer and leave this country so we can rebuild our country without them. We don't need them in our country. We are calling also on the DA to leave the GNU with immediate effects. They cannot be trusted as well. We are sleeping with our enemy. It is time for the ANC to wake up and form a new GNU without the DA or anything that represent white racist privilege in our country. We have seen many times the DA encourage AfriForum to spread lies, not hold them to account, especially to what is happening now with Donald Trump and Elon Musk. I'll be releasing videos of DA supporting Donald Trump, Elon Musk, AfriForum on their lies and their propaganda nonsense. We have seen them on news protecting Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and the AfriForum about the things that are spreading about our country. What is the agenda of the DA? It is time for the DA to go. In this country, we have laws that everyone must follow. There's no laws for racist white South African or laws for black South Africans. We are all guided by one constitution and the laws of this country. Anyone who breaks our laws and undermines the laws of this country, they must face the consequences of undermining the laws of this country. We are not going to take any threat from anyone. And this includes Donald Trump with his friend Elon Musk. Anyone who thinks we are not capable of running this country as black South Africans and together with white South Africans who want to be part of this country, you are wrong. We have run this country since 1994. We could have done a better job of running this country, but our country is still functioning proper compared to many other countries around the world. Of course, we can do better and improve our country. There is room for improvement. Over 90% farm workers are black people who are working in those farms, who are just capable of running any farm. Young black South Africans are ready to continue to work on those farms and continue to contribute to this beautiful South Africa. Anyone who wants to leave this country as a farmer, you are welcome to leave our country and take the offer of Donald Trump. We are calling on our government to focus 100% on BRICS and BRICS countries. Those are our partners. America is not our partner. We need to close doors that lead us to America. Close all the ports that Americans are using through our country to get to Africa. Don't wait for America to react on our country. Be ahead of them. Pull pull out anything American in our country. Those were closed by Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and AfriForum. It is time we find new partners and build strong ties with other countries. We cannot plan anything under the government of Donald Trump and Elon Musk. We need to focus on BRICS and BRICS countries. We must add more countries to BRICS. But we need to move as yesterday. No country in the world can trust Donald Trump and Elon Musk. We are calling on our government to start producing our own medication. We need to set up plans to produce our own medication to help our country, help Africa as a whole, and take the lead and lead by example and save Africa and South Africa. Africa is ready and hungry for South Africa to take the lead and show Africa we can do it. I have no doubt in my heart that we can pull this within 2 months. This is not for us to debate. It's for us to start acting as now. We must act with immediate effect. This must happen in 2 months. We have no time to waste. I hope our leaders are listening. To Elon Musk, I challenge you on a boxing match to raise funds for the people who were disadvantaged because they were black. I want to beat the shit out of you in a lawful way without being arrested for being an abuser because of your skin color, as Donald Trump claims. I just want to show the world you are a piece of shit with no balls. Please take this offer if you're a man with balls, unless you are transgender with fake nuts. This is to my father. Dear Father, I wish we had more time together, but it was not meant to be. I did not spend enough time with you to be like any other child who had a father and a mother. You never got a chance to see me go to school, take me to a playing field, or walk with me for an ice cream walk. All of those were taken away from us. I just want to say thank you for the small time we had together as a family. And I just want to say thank you for being my father and for being a great husband to my mother and for being a great father to me. I just want to say thank you for your work and your contribution to this country. Your patriotic work you have done for this country. You left the village to travel to Johannesburg to join the struggle, to fight and contribute to this country. You were not the only fighter fighting for this country, but many other South Africans fought for this country, and many other fighters from other countries join you guys to fight for this country. I just want to say thank you for your work you have done for South Africa. We will continue to fight for this country no matter what. Nobody can understand losing a father at the age of 1 year, 6 months. The way you left me and my mom. It was not easy. We still needed you in our lives. Until today, the pain, the trauma, it never goes. It never goes away. I had to deal with the pain and the trauma every day. Many families face the same pain and the trauma I faced as a child until today. Many families don't know who killed their fathers and their mothers, including myself. Who shot you? Who killed you, Dad? I needed answers. Nobody gave me the answers. I needed you. But I continue to live life like nothing happened. Every day, I turn on my television, seeing soldiers being killed. The pain and the trauma comes back. I had to learn how to cope with the pain, the trauma, because the pain and the trauma will not go away. I just had to manage it. It is not easy, but I guess that has been my life until today. I know you are not alone in heaven. You are with the fighters, the great of Africa, the great of South Africa. Tell them we are still fighting for our land. We will not stop until we get true freedom, not this diluted freedom. Bring back our land. Rest in peace, Dad. I love you. I don't want to lie. And for those who don't understand the pain, the trauma that we still go through, they think the trauma, it is over. They think that they can come to this country and destroy our country. We have no homes. This is the only country that we have. Our fathers were killed during apartheid time. And many of us, we still don't have the answers. We still don't have closure. They continue to disrespect this country. I want to tell them, we are the children of the fighters. We are the children of the fighters, and will not stop fighting for this country. If you think we'll stop fighting for this country, you got it wrong. If we have to take arm and defend our country, we will. Any threat to this country will not allow it. Donald Trump, Elon Musk, AfriForum, you will pay for this. You will pay for this. You will pay for this. For these things that you're spreading in our country. We're calling for law enforcement to deal with AfriForums. We don't want them in our country. They're busy spreading nonsense about our country. They must be charged for treason. Our tears, our fathers, our mothers died fighting for this country. We are still, 2025, we're still fighting for true freedom for this country. They think they can come to this country and destroy this country. We will not stop defending this country. If you think you can come to this country, you will have to remove us, put us 6 feet under to take over our country. Any racist think this country belongs to you. You've got it wrong. We will defend this country. Those who want to live in this country in harmony can live in this country. But any racist who thinks owns this country, and I'm talking to you, AfriForum, and your members and your supporters. I'm speaking to you, Elon Musk. I'm speaking to you, Donald Trump. If you think you can destroy South Africa, if you think we'll sit and watch you destroy South Africa, Elon Musk, we owe you nothing. AfriForum, we owe you nothing. The members of AfriForum, we owe you nothing. We'll defend this country. We will defend this country. You think you can come here and destroy this country. And we're calling for a law enforcement to deal with this AfriForum. We cannot let it go. They've destroyed this country. They're busy selling out our country. And we're sitting here and doing nothing. And our law enforcement, you can't sit and watch these idiots destroy our country. They must pay, they must be arrested, all of them. Guys, let me end this video here. Let me end this video here because this is so personal now. They think our fathers were killed for nothing. They think our pain, it is nothing. They think our trauma, it is nothing. They don't know what we're dealing with every day. They think, you think, slaughtering our fathers and our mothers, the pain can just disappear. I hope the government, we want to see this AfriForum who's busy destroying our country, plus this DA who's supporting this AfriForum. The DA must move from the GNU that busy selling our country and our leaders. You are sleeping. All of you, you are sleeping. Gayton Mackenzie, I'm fucking disappointed of you. We wasted our time supporting these people. We are wasting our time defending these people when they're busy destroying our country. Enough, it is enough.